a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously.
Talk to me, baby. I'm going out the message with baby, whoa. Let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy.
Ay, 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 keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean.
After the night, don't leave your girl around me, true player for real. That's my nigga for real. Come on, that's how it's going down. You smell it? Yeah, you smell it? Yeah, don't leave your girl around me, true player for real. That's what's taking for real. Let 'em know.
Situations will arise in our lives, but you gotta be smart about it. Celebrations with the guys I sacrificed, 'cause I knew you could not sleep without it. Meanwhile, I loved you. You were my girl. You see, thought the world of you, but you're so steady leaving, baby. It's okay, girl, 'cause I'ma be alright tonight. You don't have to call. It's okay, girl, 'cause I'ma be alright tonight. Oh, girl, your face is saying why. Tears and eyes, should've been more smart about it. Should've cherished me, listening to friends. Now it's the end, and again, no story can end without it. Damn, I loved you. You were my girl. You see, thought the world of you, but you're so steady leaving, baby. It's okay, girl, 'cause I'ma be alright tonight. You don't have to call.
story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with the blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. Cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I've been deed, I've been died, 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 I've been deed, I've been died. I'm blue, I've been deed, I've been died, 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 I've been deed, I've been died. I have a blue house with a blue window. Blue is the color of all that I wear. Blue are the streets and all the trees are blue. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue. Blue are the people here that walk around. Blue like my Corvette, it's standing outside. Blue are the words I say and what I think. Blue are the feelings that live inside me. I'm blue, I've been deed, I've been died, 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 I've been deed, I've been died.
You make me happy with the things you do. Oh, can it be so?
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Virginia's comedian and host of Sky 4 TV, the More Laughing in the Morning Show, Allison Moore.
Hi, good evening, everybody. How you doing? With the lights down and that voice, I was like, okay, this giving spontaneous horror movie. You know, we didn't know what we was about to walk into. We did good. You all feeling good? All right, we're gonna have a good time tonight. I am so excited. Let me welcome you all to the Startup World Cup Virginia Regional. Give yourselves a round of applause. Tonight is gonna be so much fun. So this show is a part of the Startup World Cup organized by Pegasus Tech Ventures from Silicon Valley. The event is a partnership between Innovate, Hampton Roads, and the city of Virginia Beach. So thank you to them both. Please, let's give a round of applause for them. We on the map, y'all. We on the map. Silicon Valley, they see us out here in these Virginia streets. I am Allison, the comedian, and can we go ahead and give it up for the DJ? Please give it up for DJ Chef Dro. DJ Chef Dro had me over here dancing. I was like, girl, you gotta calm down, because the way this temperature's set up, and this air conditioning, this deodorant, you know. Lumi just came out, so I don't know. I don't want to put her, on a test, not today. So I was like, okay. But I just want to let you know, Chef Dro, we was feeling you. We were feeling you. The only reason why we didn't dance, because we respect our neighbors. Okay. One more time for DJ Chef Dro. So I asked Emmanuel to introduce me. My name is Allison the comedian. Well, my name is not Allison the comedian. My name is Allison Moore. But I have to make it clear, I'm Allison the comedian, because there's already a famous Allison Moore, and so I don't want anybody to get confused, because she's a porn star, and but it ain't me, y'all. It's not me, and so I don't want anybody. And then we got professionals in. We got the council here. We got IT people. I don't want you to go back to work and be like, did you know we had a comedian from Virginia? You from, the wrong Allison. So Allison the comedian, okay? And that's a true story. You don't have to fact check it. I found out the hard way when I tried to get the browser. So that's why, that is why, okay? So I am so excited about this evening because I am an entrepreneur, and just to know that our community is pulling together to make sure that our home has a place for startups is a great place. I'm so inspired, and so thank you all for coming on out and being here and being the ecosystem for entrepreneurs and small business owners. Give yourselves a round of applause. What we are experiencing tonight is the top 10 companies across Virginia on one stage seeking to be crowned Virginia's top startup and to represent Virginia in San Francisco on October 4th. That's a big deal, so I'm really excited. Let's keep this thing going. Okay, so is this anybody's first time at the Ziders Theater? Anybody's first time? Wow, okay. Well, listen, I would like to introduce you to the creator of the Zider Theater. So please, will you welcome Mr. Mike? Well, I guess we didn't welcome him to his house. He welcomed us. But if you will please join me in welcoming Mr. Mike Zider.
Well, first off, it's such a delight to have you all here today, and welcome to the Ziders American Dream Theater. The Ziders American Dream Theater has a mission to support creativity and opportunity, and from an art standpoint, we're a venue that provides an opportunity for some of the most gifted playwrights, emerging songwriters. We have dance, we have comedy, and we have children's theater. We do over 200 performances a year. So if you like to see new material that you haven't seen before from some of the most gifted people, get yourself a ticket sometime. There's a lot of opportunities to do things. Like I say, the mission of the theater is to support creativity and opportunity. And to me, creativity is the heart of every new experience that we have, whether it be the arts or otherwise. And I believe that when creativity is combined with opportunity, that to me is actually the heart of the American dream, and therefore that's where the name of the theater comes from, the American Dream Theater. I firmly believe that creativity, no matter what you're doing, whether you're starting a business, you're in the arts, you're writing a book, whether you're teaching, it begins with a fire in your belly. And when you act on that fire in the belly, that fire starts to become a dream. And to me, that is the most exciting experience that you can have. And so I am delighted that you are all here today, because there's one thing I think I can say pretty confidently, that everybody in here has felt that fire in their belly. And I'm pretty confident that everybody here is taking action to turn that fire into a dream. And I couldn't ask for a better program and a better group of people to be in the theater than folks that have a fire in their belly and are making the dream come true. So thank you very much and welcome.
It's my house, come on, turn it out. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins.
Thank you again to Mike Zeider. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of some very special people, and I wanted to take a moment to recognize them. We have elected officials and VIPs here in the house with us, again, supporting all that we are doing. So what I'm gonna do is if you'll just give us a little wave, because everybody needs to know who's here. We have our Mayor, Bobby Dyer, here. We also have our council members, Aaron Rouse, Virginia State Senator. We have council member Amelia Rouse Hammond. We'll hear some words from her. We have council member Worth Remick. Lisa Murphy, Chair, Virginia Beach Development Authority. We have Ed Hopper, Chair, Minority Business Council. We also have Dr. Deidre Gonzalez, VP of Virginia Wesleyan University Global Campus. I gotta follow up with you. I got a kid on your campus too. My son goes there. Yeah, don't check my balance. Oh, we'll talk later. And also we have Toy Hunter, President of HR Alliance. And we have former Governor George Allen here as well. And now we have a few words from our Virginia Beach Mayor, Mr. Bobby Dyer.
Meet Virginia. Hello, everybody. Do you feel the vibe tonight or what? Are you fired up for the competition? Yeah. I'll tell you what, Virginia Beach welcomes you. Virginia Beach is a magical place, a place of growth and opportunity. What makes Virginia Beach so great and wonderful, it's not the mayor, it's the people that live here, work here, have their businesses here. And I'll tell you what, we come together and we want to have a community that drinks, partakes from the same cup. Community, unity, and prosperity. And we have so much. We have the plethora of opportunity coming now with our cables, with broadband coming, opportunities. But the most important thing is economic viability of any city depends on the entrepreneurs. And that's what we're counting on you, to many of you, to pass the torch of success. And if I can point out a startup company that I was gratefully involved in a number of years ago, a little company called Drone Up. They started on Newtown Road, and now they're one of the fastest growing, well-respected companies in this country. Tom Walker, take a bow. It just shows when you have a dream can be achieved with hard work, with tenacity, by not taking no from anybody, and going forward and to succeed, and to expand others, but also when you succeed, to go around and help other people succeed. But once again, Virginia Beach is the place of opportunity. We take a lot of pride in the quality of life we had. U.S. News and World Report named us #8 in the country for being the best place to live. And once again, it's the opportunity for you to have that quality of life for you, your family, and your children, but also for your business prosperity. We are here for you. Thank you all. God bless you. And compete hard. Thank you.
Let me give you one. One more time for our mayor. And now we will have a few words from Councilmember Amelia Rose Hammond. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Miss Amelia Rose to the stage. I just renamed you, didn't I? Sometimes that happens when my nerves get bad. I rename people. But I won't do it again.
It's all right, I forgive you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon or good evening to everyone. Again, my name is Dr. Amelia Ross Hammond. I have my special team person here with me, Worth Remick from District 6, who helped me right up here. I want to welcome the startup groups, and the reason I'm up here as one of the council people because I'm council liaison along with Councilwoman Rouse for the Minority Business Council for the City of Virginia Beach. Also, my district is District 4, and guess what? You are in my district. So welcome. I would like to welcome the best of the startups which are vying for the chance to win $1 million. Can we say that again? $1 million. Okay. It can happen. Didn't it happen to us?
Sure.
For the Virginia African American Cultural Center, we went on and we received that from the Virginia Tourism Corporation. And we could hardly sleep. And he's on our board. We are pleased that Virginia Beach was chosen to host the regional finals of the Pegasus Tech Venture Startup World Cup's Virginia Regional Finals. The City of Virginia Beach is committed to small business community and the entrepreneurs which are a vital part of our economy. We look forward to continue to support the entrepreneurs that are looking for a place to grow their business. And you need to come back right here because we are fertile and we're willing and our arms are open. Welcome and good luck. Allison, comedian.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I'm here. Thank you very much. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up one more time for Dr. Amelia Ross Hammond. Y'all didn't know we give it up at pitch competitions, did you? You give it up. It's like a concert. Okay, so fun fact, we're all friends. We're family, right? So they gave me notes, and this is what they told me. They're like, this is an election year. They're giving me all the walk gently. We trust that you can handle this. This is saying the notes. So I did my part. I made a little joke about it. We're going to keep moving. Did you see that? Keep moving, because I want them to hire me again. I can't be messing this up. But go vote. Go vote. That's the right thing to say. Make sure that we vote. It's an election year, and we got city officials that are here. And do you know some officials, they don't care about stuff like this, and so ours do. So thank you all. So for those who remember me. Okay, let's keep this show on the road, shall we? All right, I would like to introduce you to someone else who's very special. We have Christian Moran from Pegasus Tech Ventures, who's going to come up and say a few words. Please help me welcome Christian Moran.
Thank you, everyone. Great. Yeah, just a little bit about myself first. I'm an investor at Pegasus Tech Ventures, as well as an ambassador for Startup World Cup. So Pegasus is sort of the company behind Startup World Cup. Just a special thanks first to Innovate Hampton Roads, as well as the City of Virginia Beach. We put on around 100 regionals every cycle, and none of them could happen without our great partners. So again, please, special thanks and appreciation for Innovate and Virginia Beach. Then this year we have a global gold sponsor, so Natera, who will be partnering with us for all of our regionals. Will be helping us out just with a number of our regionals, doing just some stuff above and beyond. So just please a round of applause for Natera. Just a little bit more about us. Pegasus is based in Silicon Valley with offices spread out all over the globe. Over $2 billion in assets under management. Some more famous investments include SpaceX, Twitter, Robinhood, Airbnb. We're primarily investing in North America, Asia, and Europe. We're a bit unique in that we primarily partner with large corporations, mainly in Asia, helping them out with their innovation initiatives. So a good amount of strategic investing, but we do a lot of financial investing as well. So just a little bit more about Startpool Cup. Again, we do around 100 regionals each cycle. So it is the largest global pitch competition. This year we'll have around 40-ish regionals in the US, the rest spread out across 6 continents. The winner, again, will win that $1 million prize at the grand finale in San Francisco. And then worldwide, there's probably going to be around 50,000 attendees. So our mission statement is fourfold. One is to foster the discovery of innovation, promote the spirit of entrepreneurship. We want to get these startups connected with the talent, customers, and then media. One of the main reasons that we started the Startpool Cup actually was to get startups outside of Silicon Valley the attention and press that they deserve. So we want to make sure that everyone is getting the attention, even if you're not in Silicon Valley. So these are some of our regional events. Again, it's a pretty global pitch competition. We go from everywhere from India to Vietnam. India is actually where we started this year's cycle. Georgia, the country, to Bangladesh, and then Boston, which is actually happening today, to Seattle. And then the grand finale itself, usually we have a good group of world-class speakers, so we'll have fireside chats, we'll have panels, we'll have keynotes, usually of top tech luminaries, usually CEOs or C-suites of either significant startups or tech companies or top VCs, incubators, accelerators. We'll have a couple hundred at least venture investors, CVCs, and then usually around 3,000-ish general attendees. The grand finale itself, again, October 4th is the main day, but it's actually a 3-day event. So the first day is semifinals. That's when all the regional winners will compete against each other for a chance to place in the top 10. Just to be clear, even if you aren't a grand finalist, you'll still have the chance to pitch on the grand finale stage. You just won't have the chance to win the $1 million. The second day is workshops. So those are workshops that we put on ourselves as well as some of our sponsors like Natera. And then we'll have a networking party afterwards. So some of our past speakers include Steve Wozniak. He's actually spoken a couple times at our events. Mark Randolph, Vinod Khosla actually just spoke last year. We usually have a number of the sharks speaking at our events. And a number of these speakers have actually decided to stay on as advisors. And the past judges usually are, again, from top VCs, incubators, accelerators. This year we should have a pretty similar crowd in terms of quality. And then our grand finale winners, they pretty much always represent a wide array of countries as well as sectors, stages, and that just goes to kind of the point of Startpool Cup, to get startups from all over the world, regardless of sector, regardless of stage, regardless of geography, to come pitch and see who's the best. And then each regional winner will have the chance to meet the entire Pegasus team, which includes Bill Reichert, who is sort of a Silicon Valley legend. He started and exited 2 startups and then gone to the VC game. Started Garage Technology Ventures, which was a very successful venture capital firm, before joining Pegasus. So he's written a book called Getting to Wow. If there are any entrepreneurs who want to hone their skills on pitching to VCs, it's a very helpful book. So please go check it out on Amazon. So to start our presentation today, there will be a 4-minute pitch for each startup. So I believe there will be 10 4-minute pitches. And then unfortunately we can't play the trailer, but it's on YouTube, Grand Finale, Startpool Cup 2024 trailer. Great, thank you.
Thank you very much. One more time. I am so excited to introduce to you all our next gentleman coming to the stage. I want to talk a little bit about Tim and Zach. I consider these two brothers. I call them allies. I appreciate them in ways in which they've shared their platform with me and invited me in spaces like this so that I can share and learn in them as well. And so whenever that happens, they were like, Allison, we want you to come out and, you know, bring some fun, some laughter to our audience. Our people who are going to be pitching are probably going to be nervous. You know about that. I met Tim at a pitch competition. I started, maybe about 6 years ago, I started a coffee company called Black Please Coffee. And so I'm a comedian, and I am a clean comedian, which means that I don't use profanity or curse on stage. Just gotta make sure we clear. I don't want to send no mixed messages, you know, just, when you see me in Walmart, I just might have a sugar honey iced tea, might slip, I'm just saying. But at work, I'm a professional, and I don't curse. And so I used to do things in the morning. I have a background in human resources, so I do a lot of corporate comedy. And so I'm thinking, I should sell coffee, because that'll be really cool. You know, other speakers and entertainers, they sell books, and I'm not writing a book. I've been lying about that for 5 years, so I should do coffee. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a pitch competition. And I pitched about this coffee business. Y'all, I didn't have a piece of coffee, a bean, a location, logistics, but it was a good idea. It was a good idea. So Tim, who did not know me, pulled me to the side and was like, you know, you're funny, but you don't have a business. And I think that you should, he has a program for you. And since then, I really appreciated him, because sometimes you just don't know what you don't know. And there are many people who are brilliant and talented, and I just thought if I said it, it was gonna be some coffee. I did not think about it, but that didn't mean that I didn't have the, you know, something in me to do it. And if it weren't for Tim, and then he introduced me to Zach, and I don't really have a funny story on Zach yet. Zach is wonderful. So we're going to talk about these two gentlemen, and so I want to introduce you to them, because Zach always has a joke. I think Zach wanted to be a low-key comedian, but he started his first business at the age of 10. It wasn't in comedy. Zach Miller has since then spent decades helping other people successfully start, grow, and dominate their businesses through his company, Hatch. Zach has used the skills detailed in his book, Anomaly, How to Finally Stand Out from the Crowd, to land an interview with Damon John, and to be chosen as the host of a business TV show on ABC, Talk Business, at the White House, get featured on Entrepreneur magazine, and wow the audience at TEDx. Okay, hold on, because he did a lot of stuff, and I just chewed that up, but y'all need to know what he did. Hold on, we got to do this again, because I like Zach. Zach wrote a book, and that's a big deal. It was called Anomaly, How to Finally Stand Out from the Crowd. And he landed an interview with Damon John. Oh, yeah, that was good. That was good. I like him. You know him from Shark Tank? Okay, he one of your favorites? You look like the Shark Tank. Okay, stay focused. You look like you could be on Shark Tank. So he also did Talk Business at the White House. He got featured in Entrepreneur magazine, and he wowed the audience at TEDx, and raised money from the team that started the Weather Channel. Zach's a pretty cool dude. So check out Zach on his podcast, Fervent 4. In 2024, he wrote, What Are You Watching on Netflix? The Prescription for Smart Networking to Build Lasting Connection. A little fun fact about Zach is he thinks that, no, look, y'all, I'm just reading the bio. Don't anybody be upset with me. But he thinks that Michelangelo is the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I'm just reading. You see, I'm trying my best to do that, okay? All right, so also Tim, let's talk about Tim Ryan. Tim Ryan has an extensive experience in entrepreneurship, early stage startups, and angel investing. Tim is entrenched in the entrepreneurial community across Hampton Roads and has been for the past 12 years. He is the executive director of Innovate Hampton Roads, an organization focused on consolidating, coordinating, and celebrating regional entrepreneurs and innovation efforts. Tim is also the director for Tour Hampton's Technology Innovation Center and the program director of Start Peninsula, the region's longest running business validation platform. That's where I met him. That's where he let me know, girl, that ain't it, that ain't it. But thanks to him, I got me a revenue generating business, so this is the place for us to be. Tim is also an active angel investor, investing in more than 30 startups from the pre-seed to pre-IPO stages. Tim has an MBA from William & Mary, and Tim's fun fact is he has run 3,737 days in a row, including today. That is impressive. I want to be a hater, but it's just a hater because I've done something like 8 days in a row, but after that first week, it's a wrap. It is. But I'm excited about these entrepreneurs tonight who did not quit after day 8, and they are ready to share with us about their businesses. And so I have enjoyed being able to start this show with you all, and I want to make sure that Tim and Zach get a chance to come out here. I'm going to turn this over to them. I am Allison, the comedian. You can find me in the fall on Sky 4 TV on the More Laughing in the Morning show. I'm Virginia's comedian, but since many of you didn't know me, I'm Hampton's comedian, working my way through the tunnel. Thank you so very much for laughing with me, and please, please help me welcome Tim Ryan and Zach Miller.
I don't know what you heard about me, but if you can't get a dollar out of me, no Cadillac, no berms you can't see.
All right, we got a little flash dance. Hey, hey. They didn't put that in my contract that I was supposed to be the hype girl, but I can do that too. Go, Tim. Go, Tim. Go, Tim. Hey, give it up, y'all. We got some little energy. We hot anyway, so don't pretend now. Hey. She feed them fools fantasies. They pay her because they want her. I spit.
Welcome, everybody. Zach, where are you? Where are you, Zach?
Hey, let's go!
What's up, Zach?
Hello, and welcome to the Fervent Four.
Yeah,
This
is
wait.
episode 220.
No, that's wrong. It's not Thursday at 11. That's where I play a bad guy for an hour every week. Got it. And you play the nice guy.
That's right. I am the nice guy.
There you go. I like your shirt.
We got to represent Virginia Beach. Push a T.
There we go.
All right. Let's get the party started, shall we?
This is pretty interesting. Have these pictures been rolling the whole time or not? I don't know.
I don't know.
Look here.
We've been at this for a minute.
You know, it was the worst idea to wear a Canadian tuxedo on the 4th hottest day of the year, but it's okay. Y'all are lucky.
It's hot. All right.
Look at you, clean shaven and everything. How lovely. Ooh, no whale hunting.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
All right.
We know what the deal is tonight. We got 10 companies, each pitching for 4 minutes, rapid succession, super cool stuff. Because the winner of this is going to represent Virginia. You all know that.
Oh, there's Damon John, if you guys want. Yeah. There, it's cool.
We've been
Something
at this
that's
a minute.
unique is, I think normally when you guys see a pitch competition, who here has ever been to a pitch competition before? Raise your hand. You know, normally you go to a pitch competition, you get a bunch of judges on stage that you've never heard of. Maybe you have heard of them. And the presenters will then just get there and kind of just stare at the judges and say, hey, well, something that's really unique, I think, about this is no one here knows who the judges are.
There are
the people
judges.
pitching. There's judges somewhere hidden in the crowd. I don't know how many. I don't even know their names.
And I've had people text asking.
Yeah. I got a call.
And they did not know. I did not answer.
You didn't answer the text? That's normal for you.
Well, so it's one of those deals. You ask multiple questions. You only answer 2 of the 3 questions. The question I did not answer was who the judge is.
Yeah, so we're going to see 10 pitches. Each presenter is going to go 4 minutes. Then we got a little special sauce mixed in between each one.
Yep.
And should be a fun little show. Questions? No questions. Thank you very much. All right. Oh, wait.
All right.
This is the day.
We
You
ready?
won 2024 Best Hair.
Again.
Again. Congratulations. Let's give it up. All right.
All right, let's get this first company introduced. Northern Virginia company, Verba AI. Come on.
All right. Oh, one quick note. We will see 4 minutes on the clock here, presented by Swim Nerd. So that's the 4-minute clock there.
Daydream, I fell asleep amid the flowers for a couple of hours.
Hey everyone. Is that better? Sweet. All right. Here's a real news article, and it tells the story of Steven, a Brooklyn resident. In March of this year, Steven woke up to a terrifying phone call. He picked up the phone, and on the other side, he heard a man's voice. Do exactly as I tell you. Do not call the cops, and do not hang up. I will kill your mother. He was terrified, but a little bit skeptical, until he heard his mom in the background pleading with him to do exactly as he was told. Steven was directed to transfer funds to an anonymous Venmo account, which he promptly did, at which point the phone call cut out. Steven immediately called his mother and found that she was actually safe and sound in her own bed. Steven was the victim of a scam facilitated by generative AI. Now, I wish I could say that Steven's example was a one-off situation, but it's not. Leading experts say that as much as 90% of online content may be synthetically generated by 2026. And these photos on the right side of the screen really exemplify what that means for our changing world. We're entering a new digital age where nothing that we see or even hear online can be trusted. Now, deepfake detection is a new but rapidly growing market. It's anticipated to hit $15.7 billion by 2026, and the problem's only going to keep getting bigger, because the amount of investment in generative AI tools severely outpaces investment in AI detection tools.
And that's why we're building Frentify, an all-in-one manipulated media detector. Frentify is the premier tool for an age where you can no longer see, where you no longer believe what you see online. Take this example of a real video that was spread by the Kremlin on the onset of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. This was an attempt to make it seem like Ukraine was surrendering to Russia, when in reality, that was not the case. When this video has been uploaded to other digital forensics platforms, what they'll try to do is they'll give you a single number. They'll try to tell you, this video is 82% fake. When it comes to times of crisis, times of war, that is simply not sufficient. With Frentify, when you upload a video to our platform, we give two key pieces of insight. First, we break it down frame by frame and make a prediction for every single frame in that video. That way we're consistent, we can tell the user, hey, this is exactly what's going on. Second, we map that to the actual pixels that are in the piece of content. In this deepfake video of President Zelensky, we found that it wasn't just that the whole video was manipulated, it's that some bad actor had taken the video, used a deepfake creation program, and edited what Zelensky looked like to make it look like he was saying something he was not, directly impacting people's lives. This is what sets it apart. It's not okay to just say, this is 92% real, because most of the pixels are real. It's been manipulated, and the world deserves to know. We're the only product on the market that has detection capabilities for all three major modalities: image, video, and audio. And we're the only company that has fully explainable predictions. Anyone who uses our product can tell exactly what our models are saying. And second, we're the only platform that has cheapfake and deepfake detection. So when companies like Google and Apple are integrating AI-powered image and video creation software directly into the camera apps of their phones, this is going to become more and more important. Frentify is offered as two separate services. One is our standalone web application, where users can upload images, video, and audio clips to the platform and get detailed digital forensics reports. We think this will be perfect for users in defense who are looking for that kind of level of detailed analysis. And our API, which allows people to directly integrate into their existing tech stack.
All right. Is that 4 minutes?
4? Oh. Was that 4?
It was
That was 4 minutes.
Sweet. Thank you.
That's it. I'll just take them off stage. Actually, I'll take one.
Zach, you know, we had almost 100 people apply for this, and it was really tough to narrow it down to 10.
Yep, people ask me about that. I don't know anything about it, don't want to know anything about it. Scouts honor, I really don't. No, I don't.
So we did some random drawings.
I think we should do like a 60-second pitch.
Who would like to hear a 60-second pitch from
While we're
somebody
waiting
out
for the
in
next
audience?
company to come up. That sounds like fun. Are those your real glasses? Okay.
Answer this.
Answers this. Is that person here? Okay, right here.
Oh.
We got a 60-second pitch.
You can't go long.
Because at the end of this, something may happen, and I might become a judge and decide if it was good or bad. I don't know. You decide. I have no idea what this is going to sound like, so here we go.
How are we doing today? Feeling excited? All right, guys. Let's start by imagining a world where science was insanely fast. Every year, researchers spend 100 million human hours and billions of dollars trying to discover existing research through cluttered databases. This is time stolen away from the next breakthrough that could save lives. Answer This is changing that. Our AI research assistant goes through over 200 million research papers, finding relevant research that is not only the most accurate, but also the most comprehensive. And compared to traditional search methods, our AI outperforms by over 300% on both speed and accuracy. In just the last 7 months, we've grown to over 6,000 researchers in 14 plus countries. And just last week, I got a call from a professor from University of Michigan who told us that using 3 queries of Answer This, she was able to find papers that changed the trajectory of the research she was doing for 5+ years. This is why universities all across the US, 5 of them right now, are integrating Answer This starting today.
We had something planned a lot better than that, than me yelling at a bunch of people that I don't know in a jean jacket and jeans that don't match with the black t-shirt that I've worn too many times, but that's okay. Tim, did you actually buy that or that jean jacket? I've never seen you in a jean jacket. Thrift store?
There's a lot you don't know about me, Zach.
Oh, wow. Well, how do you feel about that? I'm scared too. You like it? I'm scared. Terrified, to be honest.
We ready for another 4-minute pitch?
Well, apparently this is where I'm supposed to announce the next company. I'm really bad with pronunciation. I used to host a TV show, true story. If someone's first name was easy, their last name was not, I would just say, and next up, Joe from XYZ Company. That's not journalism, but whatever. Next up, 4 minutes. You guys ready? We have Agrocision.
Founders want to make a difference and solve real-world problems. Investors want to make a difference and solve real-world problems. Everyone wants a return on their investment. Send Agrocision to San Francisco, and we will do all 3. My name is Sherry Newhofer, and I'm an owner of Agrocision, an ag tech company founded by Ken and Diana Warren. Ken and Diana are founder farmers and inventors of the Scout X2 proprietary pest detection method. Currently, Ken and Diana are in Iowa pitching a client in our target market, and I decided to stay here to pitch Agrocision tonight. Farmers face, every year, farmers face the rising cost of chemicals, the ability of weeds that are resistant to those chemicals and the ability to detect those chemicals, or the ability to find those weeds accurately to detect those pests. Additionally, the drones on the market today, the agriculture drones on the market today, are limited in functionality, mobility, and each of the drones have to have one controller. So, next slide, thank you. Next slide. Okay, next slide, thank you. So, AgriCision has a solution, provides a solution in real time. We have the Scout X, which is a VTOL, which is a tail sitter VTOL drone with a real-time pest detection pod. This drone offers farmers a 70% reduction in chemical cost, a 30% increase in profits, and a 5% increase in crop yield. Next slide. Oh, that's me, sorry. Here we see Scout X working. Scout X working. What the slide is doing is accurately detecting pests in the video. On the right-hand side, you see a report generated. The market is ripe for the picking. Fortune Business Insight predicts that the market will grow 20% each year to $30 billion. AgriCision has a conservative growth rate to reach $8 million in the next 3 years. We do have a B2B business model, and we will sell directly to drone service providers. We do have positive customer traction. As I said earlier, Ken and Diana are in Iowa right now. They are pitching to Landis. That's a co-op with a customer, with a farmer customer market or with a co-op with a farmer reach of 7,000 customers. Right now, they are pitching to put our software on their platform beginning in 2025. We're also talking with drone providers and the drone providers that you see on the screen in the states that you see there. Here's a look at our projected sales over the next 3 years. We do clearly have competition in this market. Thank you.
Do they have enough time?
All right. Well, here we go again. Tim, how many days did you run?
I don't know. I lose track.
7,300. He's a liar. 60 seconds. Pick a letter of the alphabet. V. Okay, I heard a V. How about Vroom Brick? 60 seconds. Tim, what we're going to do is we're going to leave you guys. We're going to come to you guys to make it quicker. Tim's a runner. I'm not, clearly.
I'm not
so
a
he
stair
can run
runner.
to them, up the stairs,
All right,
down
guys,
the stairs.
You got 60 seconds.
1 minute.
You know,
what?
Go.
Man, I should have worn denim tonight. Who loves just burning money? No? No one? Cool. Awesome. So I'm Chad Hard. This is Leland Remius, and he's a former realtor and a veteran, and I'm a former lender. One of the biggest problems we saw was home affordability is at an all-time low, and it's impossible to make money on a house nowadays. And then if you're buying a house, you got a lot of closing costs. So we're here to fix that.
Yeah, so that's why we created Broombrick, which is a SaaS platform that allows consumers. And the biggest analogy we like to use is the TurboTax of real estate. We give you all the tools, including offer simulators, contract writing tools, to make your home buying or selling process extremely easy. And so as far as traction, we've launched in January, and we've made over $50K in revenue in just 8 months. So next time you're looking to buy or sell your home, consider using Broombrick.
Wow. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
I guess I don't have to scream into a microphone to get you guys to stop. I feel like I'm talking a lot to you guys. I apologize. I'm going to start talking to you guys. Let's see. 1.
Hometown
two,
favorite.
We're on number 3.
You got slides ready?
It's a bird. It's a plane. Well, I'm not sure what it is
as we're
yet.
getting these slides up and ready to go, I'll just add a really quick caveat to this.
Oh.
They had no preference on the song. So I got to pick.
Ooh, this is exciting. I don't know what it is either. I don't know the songs either. I don't know anything.
So.
Ooh, is it, please tell me it's like a Santa Claus song.
Hi, Virginia Beach. It's good to be home. My name is Tom Walker. I'm the founder and CEO of Drone Up. We're an aerial robotics and ground automation company that is changing the last mile and changing the way you live. And before I get started, I get a lot of recognition, but row 5 right there is where all the recognition is deserved. The last mile is fundamentally changing e-commerce and quick service restaurants. It's radically overhauling and improving the economy. So why change it? Because it is dysfunctional. First off, it is expensive. Gas prices are going up, fuel costs are going up, labor costs are going up. And secondly, it's dangerous. Today, last year we had over 700 people die in last mile related accidents in Texas alone, over 6,000 people. Why? Well, think about it. Over 90% of the packages that are delivered into neighborhoods every day weigh 8.5 pounds or less. Most of them weigh 3 pounds. How do we deliver them to you? We deploy multi-ton gas-powered trucks to drive 20 miles to distribution centers to pick up those packages to drive back into your neighborhood, emitting pollution and clogging up our highways. And it's getting worse. We fix it. Not that way. By deploying 10 pounds in under 30 minutes, and we do it safely, and we do it over and over and over again. What kind of market does that create? Well, in the United States alone, it's projected to be a $181 billion addressable market. Internationally, it's over $14 trillion. Will people buy into drone delivery? Well, our company started in 2016, but we didn't start delivery until 2021. In fact, we had never done delivery before 2021. Since then, we've raised about $130 million. We've hired about 250 employees and generated just last year $55 million in revenue. Now, thank you, but that's not the most impressive stat on that screen. The most impressive stat on that screen is the Net Promoter Score of 80+. Because if you look at the Net Promoter Score, the average Net Promoter Score of traditional last mile delivery services, they score -9. Which means people appreciate getting what you want, when you want it, and what you need, when you need it, at a fraction of the cost that it costs today. And do you know how many people have been injured in the tens of thousands of drone deliveries that we've done for major retailers and quick service restaurants? 0. Now, how do we do it? We did it by building an amazing team. Not drone folks, not people that knew how to fly drones or program them, but we hired some of the smartest people from retail, from technology, all around the world. We have people working in 6 countries focused on accomplishing one mission. And that mission is that we're going to deliver packages to you in under 20 minutes for less than $3, and we're going to do it 15 million times a day. And we're well on our way. Thank you very much.
Great job. All right. One of my dreams and goals in life is to go to a professional sporting game and be the person who throws t-shirts into the stands. And you know what? Today I'm gonna make my dreams come true. Taking these.
Who's ready for a shirt?
You gotta work for it. Come on.
Come on. Who wants a shirt?
We've seen enough of you guys. Whoa. I don't know. Anything over here? What if I do one of these? Oh. Wow. That was a terrible throw. That was for Pat, the audio guy. Wow. We now know why Tim runs and doesn't play a real sport. I get 3. Oh, you weren't gonna get it. Here we go. Oh! All right. 3 down. Some number that I don't know in math to go. Tim. This is where I said, Tim, there are company names. Because I don't know how to speak, please, Wow. Wow. Peanut Gallery, or whatever this is. Security.
Is someone saying that we gave it out the wrong size?
3-2. Wow. Do not get her a shirt. Or the big special prize at the end, because you're mean. I can't see it. Oh, by the way, Ninja Turtle socks. Michelangelo, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks. Tim, please announce this company that I don't know
All
how to
right,
pronounce.
we're going to go with another Northern Virginia company,
4.
Amruta. Come on down.
Spent that bread, I'm headed home, I'm almost there, I'm on my way, headed up the stairs. To my surprise, a nigga replacing me, I had to take him to that ghetto university, the lights in his
Good evening, everyone. My name is Beju Rao. I'm the founder, CEO of Amruta Inc., where we operationalize explainable AI for Fortune 500 companies and more. So AI is ubiquitous, but it's opaque and complex. With that, it brings unique risks. Take Goldman Sachs, for example. In 2019, they launched Apple Card with a massive fanfare, but soon the word spread out that their AI was assigning lower credit lines to females than males, which is a big no-no in regulatory world. That fizzled out their growth, big black mark, a lot of regulatory investigations. And that's not an isolated incident. Any company which is using AI today cannot explain their AI. So what is explainable AI? Take a client of ours, an auto insurance company, whose AI denied a claim and the customer was contesting. Fortunately, they had deployed our explainable AI software, which produced the machine learning explainable graph, which you see on the right side. We translated that into customer service reps language. What happened is there was no injury in the accident, policy was new, policyholder's occupation was risky, and there was a lapse within the short duration, so on. These clear explanations lead to faster investigation, clear separation between fraudster and good customers. Insurance commissioners are happy, and the insurance company is happy. That's just one client. In the last 6 months, dozens of clients signed up for our software to reduce and eliminate regulatory fines, to improve patient safety, to increase value-based payments, to reduce fraud, and to better understand their customer preferences. Now, you may be wondering about all those press releases which you hear about explainable AI and AI, but it turns out that to build a working explainable AI system is a lot harder problem. And our AI goes to your data, and our explanations are highly contextual. And all this is possible because of the great talent we have and the eminent advisors we have. Between Madhu and I, we have 60+ years of experience in AI, research and technology perfection, and we are growing exponentially in the backdrop of a huge market. That's all possible because of a great product and a strong pipeline we have, and we have an average annual revenue of $1 million, and our vision is to explain every AI outcome optimally. Today, we are raising $5 million capital to grow our sales, to improve our product features, and achieve operational excellence. We will reach 10 million annual run rate in revenue by 2025, and we are a category leader in XAI, and we will be category leader in XAI. And will you join us on this amazing journey of explainable AI? Thank you. I appreciate your time.
You got a mic, Zach? You're running now. I did my 7 miles today.
All right. Congratulations, Tim. Does anyone feel good for him? I mean, I'm learning a lot about him from Allison, the comedian, because good thing it wasn't the other Allison Moore. Yeah. No Google search checks tonight. That's my one joke. Did I do all right? Oh my God, all right. Thanks. Hi, Mom.
I think the next company.
Oh, 60 seconds.
Should we do? Can
Yeah.
we queue up 60
I need a
seconds?
mic. That was rude. Who's this?
We need let's cut the music and do a 60-second pitch really quick. We'll put 60 seconds on the clock.
Y'all know your music, your entrance musics?
And we're going to hit up, I feel good about, is it ALN, Alien Technologies? I think they're a 757 Accelerate company, perhaps?
ALN.
Oh, let's do this. Zach, run on up.
Oh, God.
Up top.
Two steps at a time, baby.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
But I'm not going backwards. Good luck.
Thank you. In the semiconductor, can you hear me?
I don't know.
In the semiconductor industry,
Well, that's a no.
I can talk really loud. Can you hear me? In the semiconductor industry, the difference between those who win and those who lose comes down to the ability to keep confidential information confidential. Hi, I'm Gina, founder of Alien Technology, and after spending a decade in the semiconductor industry, I learned that the unfortunate side effect of this confidentiality is that it can take up to 2 weeks for customers to get pricing on semiconductor devices. So I developed an AI-based software platform to add intelligence and automate this process to allow customers to get instantaneous pricing and get to market fast. We compete in the AI-based SaaS market, which is $370 billion this year, expected to grow to over $1 trillion in the next 7 years. In our first year in business, we've got over $150,000 in revenue with 55,000 in outstanding contracts waiting for execution. And we have a robust customer pipeline, and expectations for 2025 are.
This is what you sounded like. Couldn't hear because the microphone broke.
No,
Who
it
broke
was
the
good.
microphone?
It was good. What side of the audience did we not give love to with t-shirts?
I don't know. I don't know what's playing.
We got a Virginia Beach hat. I tried, Charles. Charles, I tried. What? Come on.
Wow. Okay.
This song, I'm sorry, I'm pretty hype about this next company.
Well, congrats.
Because of the song choice, I think it's super fitting. If you saw a company called Magazine Jukebox, what would that walk-up song be?
Are we on the clock? All right. Hey, everybody. Thank you. My name is Scott Janae, and I am the CEO and co-founder of Magazine Jukebox. We are a digital entertainment hub for businesses all across the world. In fact, we're in 3 different continents operating, and we're in over 4 different countries. If you see right here on the stage, I have a QR code set for you. Please take your phones out and scan that code because I want you to enjoy it while I share the story of Magazine Jukebox. My wife and I, we are actually going to open up a coffee shop. We're serial entrepreneurs, and I wanted a magazine wall. Unfortunately, COVID hit and the coffee shop went away. Now here goes my magazine wall. I was kind of bummed about this. So we talked about it even after a couple of months. We knew that the coffee shop was going out. And I said, you know, it's unfortunate that you can't scan a code and enjoy a magazine without having to download another app or give any more personal information. Thus, Magazine Jukebox began. What problem are we solving? Well, all across the world, businesses are struggling with staffing. They're struggling with time for their customers and waiting time. When was the last time you went to go get to a doctor's office? Imagine that. You had to wait and then wait again. So we're solving that problem through digital entertainment without having to require any of your information. So our solution here is either a QR code. We're currently also working with text messaging and email integrations. We, again, are not an app. And for advertisement for our partners, this is the big one. We knew that in order to get more customers on, that we had to provide an ROI for our customers because we are a B2B business. Sometimes we say B2B2C. So we said, okay, well, hey, we'll slap Google reviews on there, one-click Google reviews for consumers that are visiting our commercial partners. We said, hey, if they need to have surveys done, they could do it here as well. Maybe they want to do rewards or newsletter signups, all kinds of options, and it comes at the same cost that we would charge them just for having our service in there to elevate that customer experience. We do not collect any sensitive PII. We use geofencing and timestamping, and we are the first to market. Now, of course, we do have some competition, but they stay in their lanes. They stay with magazines. So if you were to see them out there, then yes, you can read magazines. You'd scan their code. You'd have to download their app. And be careful, if you don't take it off your phone, you may have to pay for that service later without knowing it. With our technology, I'm excited to share that we have over 70,000 users. We're in over 1,000 locations. Maybe you've heard of one of these in this area called Centera Hospitals, who just signed on with Magazine Jukebox. And we also we bring in over $500,000 in revenue in just the last 2 years. We went live 2 years ago, and we provide 75 plus entertaining options for all their customers. Our business model is pretty simple. We are a SaaS business, so we charge by the month, but most customers pay for the year. And we have an LTV of 4 years, which is also exciting because anybody who signed up for a 1-year commitment, they have re-signed at a 92% retention. They signed up for 3 additional years. Our goal is to get to 100,000 locations because that allows us to get to over $48 million in revenue, and that's just one line. We have multiple lines in which we bring in revenue. I have too many to share here. These verticals, we focus in the US. If you look at these 4, they bring in over 500,000 locations, and we're just going after 20% of them. So we did raise $2.7 million in our seed round. We are actively raising $5 to $10 million in our A round to help us continue to scale. We have an incredible team to support us, and that will wrap it out for me. I'm excited to be here, and I'm just humbled to be here, so thank you, everyone.
Any other words? Woo! Not anymore. I'll give him that clicker. Tim, I'm going to do this twice. All right. Oh, man. I'm going to do some lunges. Oh, that's crunchy. Ooh, crunchy.
Dude, I could use some hydration.
Oh. Come on. Give me. I just did 4 lunges in denim. That's it? Wow. Sonia doesn't like me anymore. Okay, I feel you. I might throw you a shirt. All right, 60 seconds. Anyone thirsty?
I am.
All right, 60 seconds, crunchy hydration.
Let's go.
Let's go.
This ain't what you project. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Can I borrow your jacket? Hi.
Hi.
Raise your hand if you have ever felt stressed or anxious. Yeah, same. Over 55% of Americans deal with stress on a daily basis, and that's not including all of us that also deal with anxiety and depression. Hi, my name is Megan Riggs. I'm the founder and CEO of Crunchy Hydration. Hopefully you guys got to enjoy some tonight. So we are a Virginia Beach-based functional sparkling water on a mission to improve mental and physical health through mindful hydration. So it's starting with a simple daily act, like, yeah, we all need to hydrate. You run every day, you gotta hydrate. You can find us locally at Taste, right below you, Heritage, Wegmans, Kroger, Whole Foods. Shout out to 757. Wouldn't be here today without you guys, the collab. Yeah, so drink water, you got to, and might as well support a small women-owned business.
Love it. Nice job.
Shout out, shout out, shout out. Let me look if I can say this one out. Yep, I can read.
Who we got, Zach?
Hello. 4 minutes. Complify.
Clicker. Ready? Okay. 25 million households in the US lack access to financial services. As you can imagine, minorities are overrepresented here, with 1/3 of all minorities falling in this category. Meaning, if you are a minority, you're 7 times more likely to have this problem. So why is that? Why is this happening? There are many reasons why this happened, but one of them is just the ability to identify the person. So I'm Miguel Cepeda. I've been managing digital banks for 15 years, and my operations were declining applications every month, hundreds. I did as much as I could until I met Enzo, and we decided to do something about this. So compliance, financial compliance is a complicated thing. What we want to do is orchestrate the process a little bit better and empower the compliance teams to service the customers better. As I say, I mean, it's complicated. You have a lot of things, social securities, names, and you have to think about them, come to a conclusion, and approve or deny the application. In fact, when you ask the people who do compliance, they say that most of this is manual. Last year, there were like $5 billion in penalties to banks because of lapses in compliance. This is a big market, $10 billion globally, and just $5 billion in the US. So this is the market that we're going after. It's growing 4 times. Now, our product is not for everybody. Big banks, they have their own solution, but medium-sized credit unions, community banks, and fintechs are the ones who are open, and they're not using anything. So that's our ideal profile that we're going after. And we're going to win because they use mainly email and Excel to do compliance. This is how the software looks. If you were a compliance officer, you will come, and this will be your view, how many cases you have open, who do you need to help today. We have an AI LLM engine inside of a platform, so they can do the reporting using the AI. And that gives us the advantage versus the competition, which has legacy software. So our solution is software as a service, and we're ahead of IBM or Oracle that still use mainframes and in-house deployments. It's very, very simple for us to sign up customers, and it's very affordable for the company to use it. We have a partnership model with audit firms, and they're going to help us reach more credit unions and more financial institutions so that they can use the software. In terms of traction, we have already clients. This year, we're probably going to end up with 100K in revenue, and we have a long list of customers that we would like to onboard. In terms of our company, so we're incubated last year, and we just started the development this year and signing up clients and helping them to start up. We receive a grant from Antler. We have received a grant from Silicon Valley Bank, and we're in the process of raising between $500,000 to complete the software, onboard the clients, and do the service. So help us end this problem of unbanked and unbackedness in the US. Thank you.
Well, 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 well. This means that part one of the show is over because we changed our outfits. And I'm the idiot who dressed like it's December.
I wanted to be like Taylor Swift. I wanted to have like wardrobe changes. You
People
have your
said-
thing, Zach. I have mine.
People said we would not be able to switch within 4 minutes. We could have done it within 2. Ain't that right?
That's right.
Oh, we're supposed to give out shirts. That's what something says. Huh! All right, you gotta catch this. I'm so sorry, I tried. Oh. Tim's was worse. Throw it back. Throw it back.
You got to be on your toes. If you're looking at the thing is, if you're looking at your phone, I'm throwing it to your head. What up, John? Hey.
Wow.
John
That
Paris.
is very mean. I've learned tonight that not only are there secrets that I don't know about you, but you're mean as well.
No, that's that's you.
Quick shout out to your shirt, Innovate Hampton Roads. That's cool. This shirt is like 12 years. This shirt is 12 years old. I have like a bin of old startup shirts. This is a shirt from 2012, a company called Vinyl Mint. And then I think the thing that probably started this whole thing, this is the only hoodie in existence. November of 2011, Start Norfolk kind of jump-started this whole startup community. So I had to like go to my garage, find all this stuff. I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. Nostalgic. 14 years later, we're here.
Yep.
In a theater.
How about it? Zach, you're gabbing.
Huh?
You're gabbing.
Oh, okay.
4 minutes on the clock.
This is Tim's jokes. Yep, that's why you're a runner, not a
We're gonna
comedian.
get
That's
four-
Allison.
That's right. 4 minutes on the clock. Oh. Gab.
All right. Gab. V.
R.
You keep taking me higher and higher. Yeah. Don't you know that the devil is a liar? I know they'd rather see me down with myself, with myself, with myself, with myself, with myself.
Bonjour, j'espère que vous nous aiderez à apporter le Canada Gap au monde. I know you have no idea what I just said. And that makes sense because 75% of the world population want to learn a new language. But the current tools are failing us. The #1 language app on the market today has over 500 million users and 1% achieve any level of fluency in their target language. When I was 21 years old, I was just as excited as I was nervous, folks, to try out the language I had been learning on my own for the past 18 months. French. And when I hopped off the plane at Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, I knew this was my moment to impress them. Halfway through my monologue, y'all burst out laughing at me, and I didn't tell a single joke, folks. One guy even said to me, "Je te l'éponge." Translation, you need to quit, like right now. Not a great experience, meaning I had to fight incredibly hard to overcome the powerful urge to give up. I didn't, and now I'm fluent. But unfortunately, the same can't be said for English language learners in the United States trying to achieve this amazing goal so they can exceed their ancestors' wildest dreams. These are ELLs for short. There are 5.6 million of these students trying to do this, 1.4 in California, and unfortunately 60% never will. This means less opportunities, less income, and a lower quality of life. Well, that's not gonna work for me and my team. My name is Malcolm Lee, and I'm the CEO of Gab Global, the language learning metaverse. We help our students practice this foreign language using our virtual reality language learning platform. Our students interact in a dynamic environment designed to accelerate their language learning gifts and help them exceed the fullest potential, the ability to communicate. And we work across all platforms to make accessibility a non-issue. This is our pocket parent tutor. Native speaker students can access anytime to help them pronunciation, social skills, and cultural nuances. We also leverage natural language processing to give students actionable feedback in real time and analyze speech. If within 5% of the correct pronunciation, it turns green for you. Anything outside that turns red just to ensure that you hit the mark perfectly every time you speak. There are 35 companies out there teaching basic syntax, vocabulary, and some even have similar pronunciation tools, but none of them are designed to be fully immersive, and none of them do any learning of their own. We use data from how students interact within the Gab Global platform and dynamically adjust lessons to give each student exactly what they need individually and in real time. So we're spending $52 billion in this space right now, but that's gonna blossom to $337 billion according to the Cager report by 2032. Our pricing is simple. We charge $75 per student per month. That comes with full access to teachers, support, and 10 VR headsets so that educators can create Gab labs in their individual classrooms. Oh, excuse me. So, we found product market fit on a small scale with 53 independent schools using the product, 25,000 in monthly recurring revenue, and 703 on our waiting list ready to try the product for the 2024-2025 school year. To date, we're laser focused on the English language population in the United States, but since Gab is for anyone from anywhere who wants to learn any language for any reason, we're coming for everybody. But who's we? None other than a team of cutting-edge neuroscientists, people that have worked at companies, amazing technologists like Ngoda and Italki, Stanford graduates who are in neuroscience programs there, all of us coming together to create the most compelling and impactful language tool assembled in the history of mankind. Here's how we plan to win in 2032. With independent schools using our platform, we can easily wedge into larger school districts who have the most linguistic and neurologically savvy platform on the planet. Companies will have to use and build their ad networks on top of our API. That's why we're raising $2 million to build a repeatable customer acquisition strategy with a 3-to-1 LTV CAC cost so we can dominate the independent school market. So, I started with a statement in French. Thank you for listening to my pitch. Here's what I said. My name is Malcolm Lee, and I hope you help us bring the gift of Gab to the world. Thank you.
Bueller. Bueller. Bueller.
Do you fish?
Oh, I have a seafood allergy. However, that was a bad joke. Bueller? No? We don't need that anymore. I recently found out I can have fish. We didn't practice that, I apologize. Next up, do you see? Where?
I don't know.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to jump that one.
60 seconds on the clock. Who is gonna be a good one?
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Thank you, James Doe.
Let's do this.
Hello, everybody. I am Crystal Lugo, the founder and CEO of Glove Scaler. Scaling fish, y'all, is never easy. In fact, it's somewhat messy and stinky. Did you know if your hands are not properly protected, you can get a bacteria called fish handler's disease? But no need to fear. Y'all, the Glove Scaler is here. We are the first and only patented 2-in-1 product, a glove and a fish scaler to quickly grip and scale fish by using your hand. Not to mention, guys, watch out. I'm gonna throw this archaic tool. No need to use that because the Glove Scaler is quick, easy, and efficient. You can grip, scale, catch and release, throw back, filet mignon, whatever you need to do. You can use the gloves, whether you're a fisherman, whether you're a novice, a pro, a child, charter boats. Y'all, we're making waves right here in Virginia Beach and in Broad. We are excited to partner, and we have our first major distribution deal, and soon to come to release who it is. Glove Scaler is here.
Man. Hold on. Are you okay?
Yeah. Dude.
I saw a very sharp projectile being thrown at you.
I was like, man, I thought Secret Service or something was gonna come like running out here.
Wow, that was not planned. You sure you're okay? This is your chance. 60 seconds. No. Wow, if she had hit you, would you still have bought it?
I assume the risk.
All right.
Yes, I want to feel her glove hand, actually.
Oh, wow, let's do it. I want to feel your glove hand. Oh, no, you got to keep it on when you do it. Make it fun. Oh. Woo. Tim. Wow.
Man.
Wow. All right, you ready to I'm ready.
Whoa. Yeah, who wants a free knife?
You ready? No.
We're beyond t-shirts. We're going to sharp objects.
Wow. Let us know next time. Tim, quick.
I'm going to go find the next person. Let's do another 60 seconds. Can we do that?
Okay.
Should we go olive oil?
Sure.
Any
Emblem
olive oil?
Oh. Wow, fan club over here. I'm gonna interview you with this. Psych!
We have got a lot of really cool companies around this area.
Tim, you were supposed to run.
I don't, dude, you got a knife. I'm running away from the knife.
Can I keep this? Yes. I'm not. Here you go. 60 seconds.
I founded Emblem Olive Oil after recognizing the lack of diversity in the olive oil industry. And I wanted to be a voice that could share the health benefits of olive oil with disadvantaged communities. My name is Chastity Pritchett, and I'm the owner of Emblem Olive Oil, an extra virgin and infused olive oil company that's making an impact. We recognize that eating healthy should be enjoyable, so we infuse our olive oils with locally sourced flavors. Constantly recognized as Amazon's choice, we have secured contracts with the USDA, enabling us to provide olive oil to the Native Americans. With this success, we are a multi-million-dollar company. We are committed to promoting health, which is why we are in the process of becoming a Medicaid supplier. We are looking for interns to join a team that's guided by faith, driven by innovation, and committed to redefining possibilities.
Oh, wow. Is that the knife drop?
Wow. Wow. That was definitely the loudest.
Wow.
I don't really like olive oil. I'm a butter kind of guy. Psych. Okay. That's funny.
All right.
You want 60 seconds? Because I know how that'll go.
4 minutes? Let's do it.
4 minutes? Okay. Ooh.
Zach, you game? You a gamer?
Yeah, youngest competitor, I believe, in the competition. Oh, right here, yeah. Here we go.
We need,
Innovations, 4 minutes.
We need, if you can get the stand, Lionel. Let's do this. The stand.
Gaming. We all know it's a big industry, but even I didn't know how big it really was until I looked back at our market research report. Because in 2022, the gaming industry made $132 billion more than Hollywood and music combined. The largest part of that comes from mobile phone gaming. After that, there's PC and console. Then, there's the tiny niche of the mobile phone controller market, valued at only a few hundred million. But mobile gaming is huge. It's the biggest sector, yet the controller market for mobile is 30 times smaller. How is that possible? Well, it's because they're doing it all wrong. This is what's out there right now, the backbone controller. First of all, it doesn't fit in your pocket, and it's so cumbersome, I'm not even gonna bother trying to put it on my phone right now. But when it is on your phone, it is a full console experience on your phone. But it just sacrifices so many of the advantages of your mobile phone just to play a few minutes of a game, that what you get is something that nobody wants to game on. But I think there is a perfect form factor that would completely solve all of these problems and expand the market. So convenient, you wouldn't notice it in your pocket every single day. You guys wouldn't even notice it because this is the MCON Controller V1. You just slide it out to reveal a full-fledged console-level controller. And the best part is, you just slide it right back. You wouldn't even notice it while you're playing on your phone or looking at Instagram. You take it off because of MagSafe, and you just put it right back in your pocket. Now, I came up with this idea 6 years ago, and I built it while I was in college, before I dropped out. And then, and it's been in my pocket for 16 months now. And it's completely changed the way I think about mobile gaming. Once I was finally able to put up my YouTube video on it, it absolutely exploded and got over 400,000 views. We got 1.2 million on Reddit, We've had 5 articles written about us, and even an interview with The Verge. From all this, we've gotten 35,000 and 14,000 email subscribers, 35 being from YouTube, that will all be notified when the Kickstarter goes up. Now, at the start of this, I told you guys that gaming is a $184 billion industry, and that the mobile controller market is just a tiny little niche of that. Well, then I went to show you guys my mobile controller that I'm trying to sell, but our controller with its design will dominate that market and grow it by at least 3 to 4 times. But that's just the first step. We'll use this platform and brand that we'll have built to develop video games. Video games that take full advantage of our controller and the phone, like no one has ever done before. As we sell more hardware, we'll sell more games, and vice versa. Eventually, all developers will be able to assume that everyone has one of these controllers in their pocket at all times, just like their AirPods. Then these big developers will make games for our platform, ultimately making us a billion-dollar company. So we have an amazing team. We've got our CLO and patent lawyer, Steve Du Bois, CEO Chris Howard, my dad, Steve King, our senior advisor. Our initial seed funding was $300K. We're targeting $300,000 to $700,000 with Kickstarter. These funds will finalize our design, add accessories, and expand us into new markets, because IMCON is going to revolutionize mobile gaming forever. Woo! Yeah!
Well, that was, I think the first time you've been on a stage this big, so that's cool. Congrats. How old are you? 18? 19? 20. I was saying you were younger.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Octaris. Oh.
Okay. Tim, you do the stairs. Octaris, 60-second pitch. Where's the knife?
You got it. Floor is yours.
Found it.
Every year, trillions of gigabytes of publicly available data from billions of data sources around the world go underutilized by our nation's most critical leaders because they lack access, they lack understanding, and they lack the application they need to make sense of that data. That's where we step in. I'm Chris Blake. I'm a co-founder and CEO of Octaris Technologies, a bootstrap company right here in Virginia Beach. We're a commercial intelligence company that delivers the platforms, the people, and the capabilities that our national security leaders and financial sector leaders need to make sense of the world around them. We do this not by selling software. We don't just deliver data. We solve problems. We solve the problems we had when we were deployed overseas defending our nation in the CIA, the NSA, and US Special Operations. We're a bootstrap company that's already run $400,000 worth of revenue in our first 60 days of existence. We're on track for $2.5 million in our first year in a $6 billion market that's growing to a $30 billion market in the next 5 years. We're looking for partners. We're looking for people to test out our platforms. We're looking to serve you. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Nice job.
All right. Thank you all for being here tonight. It's been fun. Next up, Tim, I'll let you do it because words. Hey, watch out for the knife.
We're bringing back, let's see, we're going to go to Hampton, Virginia.
Shout out.
4 minutes on the clock. Should we slow roll this for a second so we can? There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Psionic. Let's go, Steve.
I'm going to have to talk to my partner about that one. Is everybody hot? Don't worry, I've only got 4 minutes. My name is Steve Sanford. I spent 28 years at NASA before founding Psionic, where we've developed a revolutionary technology that's got an incredible product market fit. Despite continued technological progress, transportation today is less safe than it has been over the last 20 years. Between people watching their cell phone while they're driving, to GPS spoofing and jamming, to 5G interference with airlines, things are not better than they were 20 years ago, they're worse. This is a well-known problem. The DoD's been working on this for 15 or 20 years, and still there's no market-ready solution. Psionic's SurePath changes all of that. Using a totally new class of LiDAR developed by NASA, thank you, NASA, for landing astronauts safely on the most rugged terrain on the moon, we have developed a technology that'll calculate and will measure the motion of any vehicle anywhere on the planet from on board. It doesn't take any external signals. Conceptually, it's similar to your computer mouse, which keeps up with where it is on your desktop. But in our case, we keep up with where you are anywhere on the planet. The result is high accuracy, high confidence navigation data that solves the transportation and contested logistics problems that we're talking about. So what's exciting for investors is the intersection of our product's readiness. We've spent 5 years getting it ready. The lack of alternatives, there are really no competitors as of yet, and I'll let our customers vouch for that. And the criticality of these issues, which affect not just our civilian infrastructure, but also all DoD operations. SurePath is applicable to all types of vehicles on the ground, in the air, in space, at the moon, representing a massive global market, as you can see, and representing hundreds of billions of dollars of market opportunity. And while we've been working with the military and aviation customers for the past 5 years, the first market we will address is heavy assets in commercial ground, such as ag, mining, and construction. They are the leaders in autonomy. They need our performance. They're demoing our units now, and there's demand for our units, which will roll out next year. So SurePath's technology doesn't work like legacy navigation technology. Accelerometers and gyros have been around for over 80 years now. We offer a better performance at a lower price in different market segments by adjusting our product's performance using software. So I want to make sure everybody heard that. We sell the same hardware, and we adjust our performance depending on our customer based on the software we load and enable. Our surface relative velocity technology is unique, but it does more than just navigate. It also does the work of several other onboard instruments on aircraft, military vehicles, and ground vehicles in general. And it does all that, again, just by changing the software. Thank you.
That's it. Well, that was 4 minutes. I know sometimes it seems hard to grasp what 4 minutes really looks like, Tim.
Yeah. Zach, can I make a confession?
Please.
You are a style magnet.
Wow, that was iconic.
What are you saying?
We would like to have a 60-second. Tim, I'd like to think I'm funnier than you, but maybe not.
I never claimed to be funny.
Just the run there.
I'm tired now.
Oh.
60 seconds.
Hello? Okay.
You're good.
There we go.
I'm going to take a seat. I haven't said anything.
Now, I'm sure there are many busy professional women in this room. Likely, you have wasted plenty of time on countless hours scrolling through endless online inventories and ending up with clothes that don't fit or don't match your style.
And this frustrating process often results in frequent returns, wasted time, and diminished confidence. I'm Yasmin, and I'm the founder of Style Magnet. And I've solved the problem of online shopping platforms. And what we do, we act as the Instacart of fashion e-commerce. We use smart algorithms to recommend outfits to each woman's body shape, style, and measurements. By aggregating quality products from trusted retailers, we are able to streamline the entire shopping process, from browsing to managing pickups for returns. With Style Magnet, we're tapping into a $126 billion market for U.S. online fashion retail by offering a solution that combines convenience, personalization, and inclusivity. Thank you.
Nice job.
All right. I don't know if you guys hear where that was, a cat making a little meow. I know to a popular podcast out there, they do quick pitches, and then when people are done, they make them stop at something. I don't even know what it is. Is it a
Kill
cat?
Tony.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There it is. All right, last presenter of the evening for the 10. We have a local company as well. I will not be getting an IV tonight, even though they tried giving me one. Never done one, but I'm open to it, I guess.
After tonight, I've been sweaty. We have 4 minutes on the clock.
Sweat, yeah, sweat, get your IV, all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, IV watch.
I will fight.
All right.
I will fight for you.
All right, I want to make sure this works. So, this is the problem you have with being the oldest guy presenting, is you have to come on stage with an IV. So, I have an active IV in my arm. This is an infusion pump that you'll typically see in an infusion center or a hospital, and this is a monitor. That's a PhD that works for me. I couldn't find an MD, so I had to get a PhD instead. But anyway, I have an active IV going in here. And I'm going to start off just asking a question here. How many people here, raise your hand, how many people here use an iPhone? Not Android, iPhone. No Androids. It's a big market, right? It's 1.4 billion. Do you know how many people in the world get IVs right now? About 1.2 billion a year. In the United States, we sell about 300 million IV catheters, which is about the same as the population, which is quite crazy. And things can go wrong with them. So what IV Watch does is we have a patient monitor. This does hurt. I will tell you, this hurts. So I actually have an infusate coming in off this syringe pump into my arm right now, and this is an IV Watch monitor. And what we do is we actually have a small sensor that is monitoring to make sure that that infusate is going into the vein. And you ask, well, why does that matter? So if you actually search on IV extravasation or IV infiltration, these are the images you find on Google. And these are now being censored because people don't want you to see them. I want to tell you a story, Melissa Williams. We just filmed this last week. I want you to notice her hand. That's an amputation it's called a ring finger amputation. And basically, over the course of the last 7 years, Melissa's got 1 permanent disability, 2 lost fingers, 27 procedures, 7 painful years, 97 hospital nights, 153 therapy days, $500,000 in lost wages, and 1 son who has Asperger's disease lost the mother he knew. So our vision at IV Watch right now is actually to become the IV safety company. And what you see here is this thing detected probably in about a cc and a half that the drugs are not flowing into my vein, but they're actually flowing into the tissue outside the vein. And the way this works is we inject light into the tissue, and we look at how that light is reflected back. We do different colors. And we can tell when drugs are starting to show up that are not supposed to be there. So just a little bit about IV Watch. We have 69 global patents right now. We're in 12 countries. The company we're kind of drowning right now a little bit. We have about 80 evaluations scheduled for this year. We have had 12 regulatory audits. It's cleared by the FDA. And we have about 50 employees. We've raised about $90 million to build this medical device company. We do all of our own manufacturing here in Virginia. We do all of our own R&D. And we ship all over the world right now. is becoming standard of care in many major hospitals, and so it's an incredible opportunity. Every one of you here tonight will need this product someday. Every one of you here tonight will get an IV, and it may go bad, and it may cause damage that you don't want to have happen. It may happen to you, it may happen to a loved one. So, what's the market opportunity? I put down here $1 billion. This is just the United States. So where are the countries and the geos that we're in right now? It's about $3.4 billion opportunity. So we are currently in a growth round. We're raising $25 million, and that's IV Watch. And you've probably never seen anybody pull their own IV out before.
We got knives and needles.
Nope. Nope. Not afraid of needles. But I am afraid
I
of
don't watch
needles
that stuff.
in someone else. You laughed at me twice. Thank you, Allison, the comedian. Wow. You got one. Oh. Ooh. Who wants a shirt? All right, I'm going for camera guy. Let's see. Oh, there's two back there.
I just had to get warmed up.
That was. You
That's-
are like
that's
that
no
guy
fun.
stealing some kid's baseball at a baseball game. That was not intended for you.
Oof.
Olive oil hands. I was close.
We had judges. That's it. And we had some judges.
Oh yeah, yeah. Remember, there was judges mixed in the crowd the entire time. That was pretty interesting. No one has ever known who they are. I still don't know who they are. I don't know
There
what
they
look
are.
like. Oh.
So we're going to ask the judges.
Wow. Are
to
these
come up to
COVID
the
pictures or
stage
recent pictures?
To reveal yourself, not. You know what I'm saying, Zach. I'm not funny.
I met this guy. He does not look like this picture.
All right.
He has a
Justin,
shaved head.
Justin Dunbar, come on down.
All right.
Himalaya. Himalaya Rao, come on down.
Oh, they
Aurelia
have a whole row.
Flores, come on down.
Wait, all of them? They're in the
Kim
same
Byrne.
spot?
Craig Snodgrass. Did they all sit together?
Wow.
We told them all to like scatter throughout. We didn't do it. It's all good. It's all
Are
good.
you serious? Y'all sat together this whole time?
No, the lights are bright. The lights are bright.
I feel scammed. I was close. Well, not as close to being killed by a knife tonight. But, okay.
All right. So it's really, really easy. Well, I say it's really easy. I don't have to make the decision. But what we need to do is we need to determine which company should represent Virginia.
Okay.
I know that is easier said than done. If you need to ask a clarifying question, now is your time.
Yep.
Take the microphone.
Each judge gets one total question, not one per company, one total question.
To help
If you
them
guys
with
have a
their
question,
decision.
You get to ask at this point.
This goes back to like me not answering texts. People, a lot of people asking if there's question and answer, and I didn't say if there was. I didn't even answer at all. So
I think we have a question.
we have a question. Aurelia.
Sorry, Pat. Shout out Pat, the AV guy, incredible guy, great beard.
My question is for M. Console.
Okay.
Tell us where you are with product development. Has a first fully developed product been built? And if not, where are you with that?
So we're working with a company called Simplexity.
Who turned the mic off?
Who turned the mic off?
Wow. I gave you props, and then the mic goes dead. Come on, Pete. Oh.
Hello? There we go. Yeah, so we're working with a company called Simplexity to take my 3D printed, hodgepodge prototype from 3D printed to injection molding. We're gonna have a metal rail. We're gonna have our own PCB on the inside, and right now we're on the 3rd prototype, and we've gotten the PCB to actually connect to the phone. We've gotten some SLS printed parts back, and they're working pretty good right now. So right now we're in the mechanical stages of making sure it's perfect for injection molding.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good enough answer to me. Anyone else? Raise your hand if you have a question.
Kate.
That looks like Kate.
Yes, 'tis me. Hi, Ivy Watch. First off, can we just say wow to all these people who just stood up? Both the 4-minute, the 1-minute, the all minutes. Okay, so Ivy Watch, I had a very personal experience with your product. Not this product, but the need of it. Those pictures you saw, I was bit by a brown recluse spider. Had necrotizing fasciitis, spent 11 days in the hospital, 4 months getting oxygen, blah, blah. I had a lot of interaction with nurses. Some were happy, most were not. A lot of them were not necessarily tech savvy. So my question is, what are you doing to ensure that those who are going to be reading I mean, it's a great idea, but making sure that the people that are actually supposed to be monitoring it that they understand it, and also that the signal goes through, because sometimes at a hospital, signals that it's bad. You don't always have great bandwidth.
So there's the user interface on the product. There's 2 of them that are on there. One is just a state machine, so it's just yellow, red. If it's red, we are 99% sensitive. The FDA allows us to claim that it's bad. You should pull the IV. So it's very simple interface. We also have a line plot on there to show how close we are getting to that signal. That's meant more for like anesthesiologists that want to see if they have a tucked and draped surgery. They don't want to have to stop open heart surgery, so they can see the rate it's changing. So we have both types of interfaces on the product.
Okay, cool. So both. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go. Sure. Hold on, let me look. This.
He's not on there.
Oh. No, that's the COVID hair. We all had that. We all had that fun phase.
Update the headshot. Chapter 17 of Anomaly.
It did not look like what I wanted it to look like, I'll tell you that. My question is for the Gab VR. What are the hardware requirements associated? I understand the subscription piece, but does somebody also have to buy hardware?
Yes, sir. So we're funding the cost for the hardware for the time being, but that is something that schools have told us that they are happy to pay for. Our average contract size is going to be around $70,000, and the cost of the headsets, places for them to store the headsets will all be included in their cost. Simply for a contract size around, let's say, 900 schools, they're sharing the headsets within the classroom space. So we're buying around 50 headsets, and they can store them within 2 of the case headsets for the Oculus Quest. Yes, sir.
So,
recent picture.
Yeah, recent. So my question is for Accomplify, Miguel. So when you're looking at compliance, are you talking mostly retail banks, commercial banks? What's that regulatory space look like? And does that tie into the stress tests that the Fed does?
This is identifying the customer. So the biggest gap is with community banks, credit unions, money transmitters, and fintechs, that they lack the back office tools to effectively manage compliance. Most of the penalties that the regulators are assessing on banks are because of this lack of ability to orchestrate the compliance process. We're choosing to go and help them just become better at this process.
All right, last question.
Okay.
This is for the deepfake company. That was one of the first pitches here. So I think it was, for could you talk to us about what your customer traction has been and what the integration process looks like for different customers?
Thank you. So we ran a closed beta in June with leading civic, tech, and media organizations. Closer. Yeah? All right. So we ran that closed beta. We've seen that overall there's a lot of interest, but our initial go-to-market strategy is with DoD. They have a number of active solicitations right now for deepfake detection because our foreign adversaries are, weaponizing this content, using it in influence operations domestically, and that's where we want the initial carve out. Long term, like I said, we're in a new digital age, but DoD is definitely our initial go-to-market.
Is that 5? All right. Shout out to Crunchy.
Shout out.
One last burning question for anyone.
Did everyone ask a question?
Yes, we all did.
All right, Zach, if you want to escort the judges to the deliberation room.
I don't know where that is.
Second dressing room.
This way? Not
But we
sure
did
where
not
we're going, but
realize that
okay.
we have a second, I guess, guest
I think
judge,
we're going here,
if
but
you
I don't
will.
know.
In order to introduce that guest judge, I want to bring up Chris Davidson from Orca Strategies to make that introduction. Chris.
All right. We're having a great time here tonight, and we are almost at the end. So, listen, I have the distinct honor of introducing one of our guest judges as well as our keynote speaker for tonight, and that is none other than George Allen. George Allen served as governor of Virginia from 1994 to 1998 and represented Virginia in the United States Senate from 2001 to 2007. As governor, and I really thought this was cool because as governor, he laid a lot of the groundwork for the policies and the environment that has made possible this amazing entrepreneurial space that we have right now in Virginia, by the way. His administration successfully cut taxes, that's popular among entrepreneurs. He improved education standards. He attracted over $13 billion in new investments and created more than 300,000 jobs during his tenure as governor. In the Senate, he championed innovation and technology policies. We're very glad that he did, including sponsoring significant legislation such as the 21st Century Nanotechnology Research and Development Act and the Internet Tax Freedom Act. He is a graduate of University of Virginia. Got any UVA folks? Yep, I know we got a few up there. And he has had a distinguished career in public service and continues to be actively engaged in organizations and activities focused on economic growth and international relations. He is the author of What Washington Can Learn from the World of Sports. He resides right here in Virginia Beach with his lovely wife, Susan, and has 3 children. Please help me welcome the 67th governor of Virginia, George Allen.
Thank you, Chris. That's okay. I'm fine. Thank you. So that's the walk-up song. I was hoping it'd be Rocky Top or Country Roads. But Chris, thank you for that kind introduction. And I really want to commend Pegasus, Innovate Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach, Orca Strategies, NASA, and the NASA Technology Transfer Program for the Startup World Cup competition. I didn't know what I was getting into when Chris asked me to be a keynote speaker while you're all waiting for the jury deliberations here with it. But I'd hate to be one of the judges to actually make these decisions. I've went through them, Forentify, fantastic ideas, Agricism, Drone Up, and Tom Walker, they're doing fantastic. Amruta Magazine Jukebox, I thought they'd have Don't Rock the Jukebox for their song Complify, Gab Global. Gosh, you can talk fast. You'd be great in 30-second ads. MCon, Psychonic, and Ivy Watch. Ivy Watch, my goodness, you get the most courageous award in the presentation. To actually get stuck, we're all cringing watching all of that. Chris mentioned I was governor. When I was governor, I wanted the world to know that Virginia was open for business. We wanted to compete and get Virginia moving in a much more competitive way than it had been. And not reliant just on the federal government, working to make sure those jobs, I didn't create those 312,000 jobs. The private sector created the jobs. The role of the government is to make sure you have the right conditions precedent or the right field or the right environment so that entrepreneurs, like so many of y'all here, and whether it was the 4-minute or the 1 minutes and the fish scalers, you all have an idea, you take a risk, you invest. And that's what you want. You want to have this the best state to do business in, to make it a better state to live, learn, work, and to raise a family. And one of the things in Virginia, you could cheer for that. Yeah, that's what we want. But we're in competition with other states, the Carolinas, Tennessee, Texas, Florida, Georgia, and others. And we need to constantly be improving. That's what I loved about these presentations. You all have creative ideas, ingenious ideas, improvements. One of the things that makes me so happy and invigorated to be here and watching all of this and those supporting those creative entrepreneurs is that Virginia always looks to the past, and foundational principles are important, that the role of government, the sum of good government, as Thomas Jefferson said in his inaugural address of 1801, that the sum of good government is a wise and frugal government which shall restrain men from injuring one another, but otherwise leave them free to regulate their own pursuits of industry and improvement, and the government should not take from the mouths of labor the bread they have earned. I consider that still the sum of good government. Now in Virginia, I'm going to see if I can I had to come up with a joke because of Allison, the comedian. All right, Allison, since you're the comedian, how many Virginians does it take to change a light bulb? One, okay. No, it's 5. You meant 5. 1 to change the light bulb and 4 to talk about how great the old light bulb was. Now, what Virginia needs to do, and this is what we try to do, and it got called a Silicon Dominion from the technology companies, semiconductor fabs and Oracle and others, is it got called a Silicon Dominion, and you got to be willing to change, to adapt, to innovate and improve. I had pictures of wild horses running across open rangeland. And there was a quote under it, and I had this in all my cabinet secretaries' offices, and it says, you either make dust or eat dust. You entrepreneurs, you're making dust. You are leaders. You are fantastic. You give people like me and many others, and I hope whoever's broadcasting this, I hope this is seen far and wide. You all inspire Virginians. You inspire people all across the United States of America. Whoever wins this, we're all going to be cheering for you. But we cheer for all of the 10 finalists. You all are great. You were able to make your presentations. You're going to get interest. And the best part of it all is that I grew up in the world of sports, on football and rugby teams, and the players on my father's teams and the teams I played on. They were from all over the country, different races, different religions, different ethnicities. Some were from Tennessee, some were from California, some, all over, some from other countries. People love sports because it's a meritocracy, that everyone has that equal opportunity to compete and succeed. On a football team, you don't care about someone's religion or their race or their ethnicity. All you care about is, can they block, can they catch, can they punt, can they do things to help your team win. And that's what we should aspire to in our society, and that is an equal opportunity for everyone, regardless of their race, their gender, their ethnicity, their religion, where they're from, that they have that equal opportunity to compete and succeed on a level playing field, and it's based upon their own hard work, their ingenuity, and their creativity. You all are an example of the best of America. So thank all of you all for this opportunity to extol your virtues. We all got to watch it. We wish you all the best. And with people like you, each and every one of you, you're showing that the United States, and indeed Virginia, can be the world capital of innovation, because each and every one of you with diverse backgrounds, diverse experiences, obviously, different services, products, systems, and ideas. You are what makes America great. I'm going to close with a quote from Alexis de Tocqueville. And maybe Gab Global could do it in French. But Alexis de Tocqueville came to this country in the 1830s, and he wrote a book called Democracy in America. And I think this quote's so apt for each and every one of y'all here. America, he said, is a land of wonders in which everything is in constant motion, and every change seems to be an improvement. Everything that you all proposed here today is an improvement. No natural boundary seems to be set to the efforts of man. In his eyes, what is not yet done is only what he has not yet attempted to do. Those are the words and observations in the 1830s. That's the spirit of innovation. It's the spirit that there's no limits, no restrictions. You're only limited by your imagination and creativity and hard work. And so thank each and every one of the participants here. We're going to cheer you on. We'll look forward to reading in a variety of different ways how your companies have gone on to improve our lives. Thank you, each and every one of you, for your spirit. It's the spirit of Virginia, the spirit of America. It's the spirit of free people, free enterprise, and a free market. Keep winning, keep adapting, keep leading, and keep making dust. Thank all of y'all.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. All right, everybody. I'll just say really quick that I was back in the judges' deliberation room, and every single company has been named in terms of their favorite. We could be here for a while. Maybe it's cooling down some. We'll see. The reason that we're here tonight is you all are amazing, but one of the things that we have here is an organization called VIPC. And VIPC is they fund a lot of the companies here and across the state. They serve as the arm for the entire state to work with entrepreneurship and get them with the funding. So it is my pleasure to welcome Joe Benevento, who's the president and CEO of VIPC, just to share a little bit about what you all do. Joe, thank you.
Thank you. So I think I might win the award for most overdressed here tonight. I just want to acknowledge Tim and Zach in Innovate Hampton Roads. These guys bring it, don't they? They bring the energy, and they embody the entrepreneurial spirit, and they're helping put Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach, and Virginia on the map for innovation, entrepreneurship, and startups. I have the pleasure of serving as the CEO of the Virginia Innovation Partnership. We are the economic authority for Virginia across the Commonwealth in all regions to help, as the governor mentioned, help foster and grow innovation, technology, entrepreneurship, startups, venture capital investment from the private sector, public-private partnerships, regional ecosystems, university commercialization. And we lead, I like to say, with collaboration. We know a lot of the work is done by you all. It's done by partners in the local regional ecosystems, the boots on the ground, Innovate Hampton Roads, 757 Collab. Again, helping create this environment where we bring together good ideas, we bring together the talent, and we help attract the capital, because we know to grow, you need capital. And so we want to build, develop, we want to retain, and we want to attract the capital here in Virginia. And the good news is this: we are doing that more than ever before. A few success stories that I thought would be really great to share here with you all tonight. Just last month, Virginia announced that it saw 10,000 new high-growth startups produced in the Commonwealth just in the past 2 years. That is more than any other 2-year period over the last 20 years, a record high. We are seeing that entrepreneurship happen right here in Virginia more than ever before. In 2020, yeah, that's great. Last year, Virginia was ranked number 8 in the country for venture capital investment activity. That's the highest Virginia has ever been ranked. First time in the top 10 in 25 years. So we are putting Virginia on the map. We're getting the story out. We're shining a spotlight on all the great ideas, all the great innovation and entrepreneurs that are here in the room tonight and all across Virginia. And we're attracting capital here to fuel your growth and your success from the private sector. And we also just launched a new initiative that will help foster the capital and the growth for the next 10,000 startups called Virginia Invests. And we launched this new initiative in partnership with private sector venture capital fund manager partners. This is a $100 million out the gate commitment, $100 million that's going to be invested in Virginia-based startups over the next 5 years. And yeah, that's awesome too. And one of our partners that we've initially launched with, BFM Fund, is here, one of the judges tonight, my friend Himalaya, and based here in Hampton Roads. And so you all are all here because you have great ideas. We want to help connect those ideas and that talent with opportunity and with capital. And so please feel free to come see me. And there's a few of my other teammates from VIPC here tonight as well. And congratulations to all the entrepreneurs that are on stage and in the audience here today. Thank you for being here in Virginia. I look forward to seeing who the winner is going to be here tonight. So thank you.
Let's go. Yep.
Well,
Joe thought he was the best dressed person, the overdressed person. Come on.
I couldn't tell you the last time I put one of these bad boys on. And hopefully, what? Who? No joke.
They're still debating.
Judges are literally still debating. A lot of back and forth. They have not gone to the bathroom. But the winner will not get this belt, but they do get to take a picture with it. This means way too much to me, you know, championship belt. You want to wear it for a little bit, Tim?
Dude.
Wow. That's asking a lot. Ooh, Nelly.
Wow.
This is something I've never done to someone else before.
Thank you very much.
And we'll never again.
How long are we going to have to do this while this was not in the script to continue
we were hoping they would be done by now.
To filibuster
literally
for the winner.
We told them, come tell us when you're ready, but they were still yelling at each other. It was close.
This is not a lie, y'all.
It was close.
This is for real.
When I left, it was 4 for one company. And then one other person said, I like this other company.
How many judges does it take to...
But you can't say it out loud because they'll hear me. So can you show me the name?
Do we have something?
But you can't say it. Come here, Tim. I can't do this.
This is my moment.
Okay, you want to... Tim isn't going to know either. I will somehow give him Morse code. Okay, this has been wonderful. Thank you all for being here. Hopefully this has been the best pitch competition you guys ever been to, or at least the most unique. Sometimes they can be dry. We tried making it not be dry. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Virginia Beach.
Wow.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. I'll be the first to say anyone who wears a suit every day, I have no idea how the hell you do it. Uncomfortable. The tie, this is obnoxious. Like, jeans and a t-shirt is definitely the way to go. And how do you want me to pay you? Venmo? Okay. Do you want to bring all the companies up? What do you want to do? You want to bring the judges up?
I think the judges need to explain themselves, why they're coming back out here.
Let's bring the judges
in all
up.
seriousness, though, thank you to the city of Virginia Beach. Thank you to VIPC. Thank you to NASA. Thank you to the pitchers. This is great. Ziders Theater, thank you so much. All the judges. Y'all got some explaining.
Without saying the company name, because Christian is going to announce the winner. How did you guys come to a decision? Wow. Don't really want to be a judge anymore, do you? Wow, handing off the mic.
Nobody.
This is the one guy, by the way, that I was telling you about, the 4 verse 1. This guy, he was the one.
Yes. So we
Without
actually
saying the name of the company who won.
Yeah. So we actually got together ahead of time. That's why we're all sitting in the back row together.
Wow.
We came up with a rubric that was based off of the team, the durability, the innovation, and defensibility, the moat, essentially. And then also, how would you represent Virginia, the Commonwealth? So we had a scoring rubric based off of that. And we just compared our scores, came down to tough choices, but we finally made it. Yeah, everybody was amazing. Some really tough choices, but we came up with our one based off of that rubric.
Okay.
We tried to talk him into doing 10, and it was
But Zach and I were very clear. All these people have the ability to write a check. So who thinks that they should just write a check to everybody?
Yeah, I mean, I will tell you that we almost had a knockdown drag out back there.
I
Like
told him.
we were like
I told him.
arguing. Everyone had different thoughts. I think it was a really great 10 companies. Can we give them all a hand again? Like, wow.
absolutely.
All right, thanks again to Christian for coming up and being here. He's been traveling the country, told us this was the raddest place in the world, no joke. Say some more words, send me the Venmo, I'll send you the Venmo. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do with this. You're sending me a Venmo, I'm sending, got it.
Great, thank you. Yeah, this was a phenomenal competition. I mean, all the startups really just blew me away, and it really showed with the judges' deliberation. Had to leave the room, it got a little heated, and I think there were some fists thrown, so. But yeah, it came down to 2 in the end. It was really, really close. Again, 2 great competitors, but everyone, all 10 were really phenomenal. You guys did an amazing job. You should be proud of yourselves. But there can only be one winner, only one representative for Virginia going to San Francisco. And the winner is Ivy Watch.
Wow.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Words, as they say, speech, speech. Do you like the bell?
No. Thank you, everybody. I was very impressed with all the startups myself tonight. I don't like doing demos, so I guess we got to go to San Francisco and do this again. But thank you all for your support and the region for their support in building this great company.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. Everybody, we're heading across the street, over across the patio to the Mexican restaurant if you all want to mingle there. If you have some trash, please take the trash with you. Everybody, thank you for a great night.
Watch the Fervent 4 show every Thursday at 11 a.m.
To Zach,
Because it's
to our
awesome.
team, you all rock. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Allison,
team.
you're
James,
amazing.
Emmanuel, y'all are awesome. Hey.
Ooh,